I'm waking up at the start of the end of the world, but it's feeling just like every other morning before. Now I want.
So, how's it feel? This is your going away party.
Weird.
A little louder.
Weird.
So while Misty goes to her going away party and packing up, I decide to go pack myself up too, and my office is a freaking ghost town. COVID's got everybody out. It's really weird. The hallways are empty. Everything's just empty. It's almost surreal, like an apocalypse or something. I don't know. I take one last look at all the places that I used to hang out at. This is the quad where people used to read books and stuff, but no one's here. One last look at the Capitol, and this area here is usually flooded with people smoking, us terrible smokers. But when I go look to see how Misty's doing, because I'm all done, well, she's not packing, and she's not partying. She's supposed to be packing.
And package 70 gets approved, it's going to leave us in a pickle.
But she has to work still.
And then it'll also
So we're just sitting here laughing at her. She also forgot to take off her face mask. So you can hear her talking through a face mask on her. That's my wife. I love her. So it's after 4. Misty has probably about 8 or less hours left of official work time in her life. And what just happened?
I just got out of a meeting.
No, what happened on your watch?
I'm getting text messages
From work?
from work.
And what was it you said?
I don't know, I'm trying to order food.
You said, I'm trying my hardest to...
Ignore this. Order the food.
She's a workaholic, but we love her so much. It didn't matter anyway, because the truck pulled up at that point, so it was time to hurry up. We were now on a timer. We basically had 3 business days, but that included a weekend to fill this puppy up. So we have the truck. Best screech ever. How do you feel?
Excited?
What did the trucker say about your excitement?
He said nobody's ever this excited to get a moving truck. You're like, and he's like, yeah, but I'm going to Georgia.
At this point, I'm doing triple time. I'm packing, I'm loading, and I'm still putting away geckos because, yeah, I think I've got about 60 little temporary enclosures down and still at least 30 more to go. Some are definitely easier than other. This is actually for my cave geckos, which actually some people keep them like this. I like to put mine in tanks. You often hear about Chinese cave geckos, which are the yellow and black species. These are the Japanese cave geckos, the orientalis. They're orange and black. They still have the same red eyes, but orange and black instead of yellow. And of course, during all this, as I keep thinking I'm getting closer to not making little temporary places, babies are hatching, which means make more temporary places. This guy doesn't want to come out. I don't blame him. So I'm doing that, getting the tanks ready. Misty, on the other hand, is doing some packing. If you want to know what a picture of Misty when she's young looks like every picture, that's it right there. That's her I should be smiling photo face. The guy said use as much space as possible, so yeah, we did that. The left and right side and the center are all tanks. We got kayaks hoisted up top. It's been fun. Sometimes when people visit, a gecko's chirping. That's this guy right here. This is the piguensis. They're the ones that are making that crazy whistle chirping sound that you guys have heard. I've also done a TikTok video on it. And of course I'm having to move the not so friendly geckos too. This guy's actually not a tokay, but they call them green-eyed tokays. They act like tokays. This is another baby, because they keep hatching. But he's much friendlier, so there is that. At this point, I ended up selling tanks because there just wasn't room anywhere. And of course, we have Misty's tortoises. What do we got?
Ellie and Kitty the Fool.
You're like, she is so far in there.
She's so mad.
Like, what the hell? We are so sore at this point. It's not even funny. With COVID, it was just me and Misty doing this, the whole thing. The guy told Misty he is all available space. Look at this. Look at this. She had to shove that shit in there. I love it. I love it. So we managed to get everything into the truck. We did end up keeping it an extra 2 days, which was $50 a night, but it was worth it. We were killing ourselves. We got pretty much everything out of the house, except for things that were going to go in our camper for the drive. This is right here is all that was left at that point, and most of that was actually staying. It was part of the house. It's amazing how we grow attached to things. I mean, I'm walking through the house the last time, and yeah, little things, you know, knowing that we spent over a decade here. This is where basically our relationship really began. My kiddo wanted a cool room back in the day, so I did this to give it a little bit more of a teenage effect. So yeah, the closet doors that I painted. Fun times, but you also have to kind of move on, and we were ready to do that, so. We built so much of this. These floors were all raggedy carpet, the walls were stained or blue, just a lot was done over the time. Something a lot of people who visited never knew was there was this. Back in the day when we repainted the house, we actually ran the board down at the bottom with LEDs. But it was blocked by the entertainment stand. And with Misty's tortoises ready to go, we prepared to set out on our wonderful adventure across the country. We were ready to go, or so we thought.